What up? We back in this thing. Had me a little time between work. This game, man. Busy, man. Didn't get to stream yesterday. I honestly don't know how streaming is gonna go this week. Alright, but today we got our bowl game season, year one with the Air Force Falcons. Ended up winning the conference championship. We're about to celebrate in Hawaii. Like it's gonna be raining, which is perfect for us because all we like to do is run the ball. Get it?
A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu.
Raining.
What a way to finish your season in
Get some rain,
paradise
man.
and perhaps with a victory in the Hawaii Bowl. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Wyoming Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, Coach Sawville told me before the game he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Falcons offense has the ball first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
To the back. He's got the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got to chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind him and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Uh-oh, look
Touchdown.
out.
I thought he was about to get caught.
Touchdown Air Force. Once he got some room, it was over.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cowboys offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And it's another 1st and 10 play. Moves the pocket. It's Hughes.
Good route.
Fires to the middle.
Goodness. Oh, what a play.
Going the
Off
other
the
way,
tip.
he's got room. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
I like to see. So heavy. Good tight end back here.
They want to run this quarterback. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
First down.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon
Boy,
that they
Duval.
will use throughout the football game.
They
They got
make
the
the
cookies.
tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
Give to the fullback. Tackled almost immediately.
Caught
Not
on
a
the
whole
board.
lot on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
The blitzing. I like that. Go back to where he was at.
Keeps it himself. Pulls it on the option. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Go O-line, we need this.
This quarterback part of their running game.
Wyoming is
Defense
slow.
comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Falcons have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Nice job by the defense. First and goal situation, you can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
Wide receiver comes in motion. After run, now throw. He's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's
these
third
blocks.
and goal.
They can get in the zone. So.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the
Team
play.
gonna get
Shows
better
off
from
the
here.
hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the
We have our
rest.
first
Off to the
offseason.
end zone for the touchdown.
Better get busy in the portal. Get some guys in here.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh, come on.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To throw, it's Hughes.
Let's play.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. I mean, they really don't catch well, but the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
The throw. This time he's got it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Sells to run, looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Delay to the back. It's Harris. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line.
Hope they don't run the ball.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Drag route.
Throws to the wideout.
Here we go.
Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Man, it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the tight end. Timed it perfectly to knock him free. Forces the third down.
Pass interference.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charm. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a
screen
time.
too.
Makes
Oh,
the
he's
grab
doing
in their
something.
space. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Takes the handoff. It's Harris.
They make that tackle, man.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Running inside, it's Holman. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw, it's Hughes. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Rushes on.
What a throw.
Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
They're completely doing some other stuff.
Right along the back of the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 10, he threw a wide out set, trips right. A run for the quarterback. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. The Falcons want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on its way. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. On the option. Quarterback keep. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
There we go.
There's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown,
Ready to seal the edge.
and they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Now on the counter. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The DBs will back off a bit. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations.
The Falcons will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, I caught up with the Cowboys head coach at the half. They have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
You got to make that play, man.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
They They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Harris. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Right side, it's Curry. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Bring him down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
Take it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Get off the field.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Pulls it. Keeps it on 1st down. Now the pitch. At the 35, he's open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it and run right. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Look straight at him.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
I did not think I called that play. I thought I called a triple option.
Moving to his
Take
left.
it.
Outside the pocket, lets it go.
This quarterback's throwing powers 83.
To the ground.
But no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They'll send the back in motion.
Mighty ball.
He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down.
Field goal kicker is that bad?
Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
50-yarder.
And we'll start the 4th quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a
punt, and he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Using his legs, it's Harris.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd and long here. Handoff again. Jukes his way for more. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Harris. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got enough for the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Out wide right, it's Holman. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him.
He caught it! Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys! And here they come, almost all the way back. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Falcons sideline, I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Cook can go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. 1 possession game. Getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason.
I don't like that.
Now, the offense
Got a
wants to
tight
make
end
sure
and run
everything's
back.
straightened out, and they call their first timeout.
Run speed
They
option.
still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle.
Bro, you gotta get that block out there.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that.
Racing down the left side. The 10.
Oh.
To the house. Touchdown, Air Force.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
They took the pitch, man. We keep it with the QB to the house.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass.
Snags it, and there's running room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass.
Hit him, bro.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision.
It's a running room. Ripping through the defense. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone.
Let's go.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
He is not Patrick Mahomes, my dude.
But what a play to come up with the interception.
Quarterback doing some other stuff. With a computer.
The Falcons now set to take over on offense. Gets the back moving. Run it with the fullback. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again.
Got nobody on the outside, man. Sit that edge. We out.
Looking for a crease. He's got enough. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And man, is it nice just to have this guy right here. Like, give him the football, and they're going to give it to him early, and they're going to give it to him often. And a lot of times we see, man, late in the games, just like right here, he makes those big plays, wears down the defenses, and he is a handful late.
Wants to throw one first. The safe call, the wide receiver screen. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Long way to go on 2nd down. The give to the big fullback. Timeout called by the defense. 9 remaining on the clock. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. keeps it on the ground.
Go.
Could be an alley. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense all over him.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
Or got caught up.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
The Falcons are threatening in the red zone.
Backwards pitching.
Looking for the edge. Doing it himself again. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Tough to run it
Fullback all
this
in the
deep in
way.
the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Dang. Another trophy.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good touchdown. Jet sweep. I don't remember throwing a touchdown. Six. We had one in the end zone. What's the other one? Can't see it. See none of the picks. Year 1 in the books. Year 1 in the books. Coach Skywalker. Coach Maverick Skywalker for the Air Force Falcons. did rushing wise. Okay, top 2. Rice got us about 400. Rice run the wing bone. Modern triple O. Might have to try the wing bone out. Not a wing bone, but the tripping. Top 5 defense. See who's gonna be leaving us. Got to retool on the D line, at linebacker, offensive line. We're losing our best player, our fullback. Get Liam for another season. 84 throw. 83, but still trash. We got 78. Oh. Yeah, in this flex bone scheme, you don't necessarily need running backs that are fast, but they gotta be quick. I need a good acceleration, agility, change of direction. He might be starting first next year unless we pick somebody else up. Wide receiver, I mean, these guys will rarely touch the ball. As long as they can block on the edge, we're good. Tight ends. Getting recruiting. Some O-linemen. Be good at my skill positions on offense. Need to load up on defense though. Need 'em. Love guys. 23 more spots. Pull up. Yeah, successful year one. All our user games. Yep. Had a few computer losses. I'll be better next year. Let's check my other Dynasty. Let's see. Check. All right, that's it, man. Gotta get back to work. We're gonna be busy, so I don't know how much streaming I'm gonna get in, but gotta get some gameplay in. All right, we out.